Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is such an exciting video. I've been so excited to film this. How many times have I said excited in the first like 10 seconds of this video? But I was so kindly gifted a package from Missguided Beauty. Honestly, so touched that they sent me this. And I gave you guys a first impressions with everything that they gave me. It's not the entire range, so it's not everything on my face, but it is still a fair amount. I show you me using it. I tell you my thoughts. I rate it all at the end. And just for the record, this is not sponsored. This is not an ad, none of that. I was completely real with you guys just because, you know, they're a great brand and everything. I'm not going to say positive things about the products if I don't genuinely believe it. So anything I say you can trust is 100% my honest opinion. I really hope that you enjoy this. I also want to go ahead and say first off that the beauty range is cruelty-free and vegan. You guys know that I only use cruelty-free makeup on my channel and in my life. So I'm really, really proud to be able to rep them and say that they are completely cruelty-free and completely vegan. So we love to see it. We love to see it. Anyway, I will let you guys carry on watching and I hope that you like this one. Mwah. Oh my God, I tipped them all over. Should I make it brighter? I feel like I should. Did it make it brighter? Okay, so I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm gonna keep saying it because I'm so excited. But, guys, can we just take a minute because... Sorry? Like, so this is a thing now. This is a thing. Listen, I'm just too gassed out here. I'm too gassed. Okay, so... I'm going to try and show you as much of it as I can. So inside we have this, which is so cute. There's a fan in there, guys. It's literally a fan. I feel like this needs its moment because this is just a bit too cute. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you... Nah, sorry. This is just a bit of a vibe. Like... Are you kidding me? Do you see this? Wow, this actually feels really good. I'm not even gonna lie. This is everything. This is so cute. Okay, anyway, I'm getting way too sidetracked. Let's take these out for now. Look how beautiful. So we've got a few different foundation shades so that I can hopefully get my right match. We've got the bronzer duo, Instant Vacay. We've got a matte lip and a shiny lip. We have a mascara, the plumping gloss, the Freckle pen, the liquid highlighter, a cream eyeshadow, and a brow pen. So, guys, listen, I'm gassed. I just want to start, to be honest. Okay, so like I've not tried any of this, nothing like that. I'm just gonna get first impressions on here. I've not watched anyone else's like videos of their first impressions, so I have literally no clue what people are saying about it on the internet or anything like that. So yeah, I wanted it to be as raw and authentic for you guys as possible. So, where do I start? Should I start with the base or should I start with the brows? I feel like I should start with the brows. Yeah, I'm going to start with the brows. But first, because the foundation is a demi-matte one, and I have dry... Well, I've got combination skin, but like... I don't know, I feel like I need to be careful when it comes to matte situations. I'm going to prime with some face oil, just a very, very little bit because it is literally an oil. So this is organic, I don't know, is it jojoba or jojoba? Jojoba oil? Yeah, this oil, and it's got vitamin E in it as well. And I literally have only used this a couple times. Okay, so I'm literally just going to take one drop. I've already moisturised and all of that, so I'm just going to go over the top. I'm going to leave my nose area because that area does not need any more oil. If you feel me, you feel me. I'll take... Oh, shit, that was too much. Come on, man. Oh, that's like... Oh, my God, I'm getting oil everywhere. Oh. No, we're not going to let the video go in this direction because, no. Okay, anyway. Primed. ready to go. Side note, I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. I had to open one of my windows a little bit because it's so hot in here. So I don't want to end up going red. So precautions need to be taken. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to start with brows. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to pick it up and just see how we go. Right, so tinted brow marker. This is in the shade dark. This one's called Brow You Doin. Okay, because there's a couple of brow products. Brow You Doin, tinted brow marker. 4 shades available. Light, medium, dark, and super dark. So I was given dark, so the second to darkest shade. Oh, that's cute. Just kind of slides out. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so it's like a little marker. Swatching it. It's quite liquidy, you know. Okay, cool. Right, so I don't know if this is going to be too light for me, you know. I feel like it might be. But let's see. Okay, what I might do then is, because it's a brow marker, I might do like a stick up brow look. Okay, so I'm going to take my soap brows. I'm going to skip through this a little bit just because it's not really what you came to see, is it? I'm just going to brush through mainly like the front part of my brow, just so I can see where I want to add in a few strokes of the brow marker. Okay, I'm going to wait for that to dry before I go in with the marker, just so that it doesn't really affect it. So while that's drying, what should I do? Should we do the base? Oh, I'm kind of scared. Should we do the base? Okay, think, Debbie, what would you normally do? You would do eyes, so let's do the eyes. Should I do the eyes? Yeah, let's do the eyes. Okay, so what have we got? Let's have a look. This is in the shade It's Lit. It's a high pigment cream eyeshadow. Ooh, crease proof. Interesting, because I'm always very, very skeptical of cream eyeshadows. I never really vibe with them. Like, you'll notice I never really use them because I feel like they're cream, so you have to set them with powder, and then then what's the point? Do you know what I mean? I prefer to just prime normally. Oh, this is a cute colour. Do a little swatch. Oh! The texture is like... Oh, wow, that's cute. Orange. You guys know how I feel about orange, and apparently they do too. That's really cute. It's got a nice shimmer in it. It feels very like sheer as well. It's quite soft to touch. So because it's in this sort of form, I'm going to prime my eyelids with an eye primer rather than concealing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just conceal the bottom of my brows to get that out of the way, and I'm just going to prime my lids with the Urban Decay primer potion in just the shade Original, and then I will come back once I've done that. Okay, so that is now done, so I'm going to go straight in with the cream eyeshadow. So I'm going to start with my finger, and we're going to see how that goes. Oh, she's pigmented. Wow, okay, she's pigmented. That looks really cute, okay. Do you know what? This looks really similar to a Morphe shade that I really like and often do all over the lid. I did it not long ago. It's kind of like a burnt orange sort of shade with little shimmer pigments in. It's actually really easy to blend, I'm not gonna lie. Still skeptical about this crease proof thing, but we'll see. And then now I'm going to take just a clean fluffy brush and blend the top. Do you know what's nice about it? The glitter is very visible. If you don't like that, then you might not vibe with this, but the little chunks of glitter are quite visible. I'm just going to go in with the brush now and pack on a little bit more on the lid. Just sort of build it up a little bit. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised, I'm not even gonna lie. I just have this like thing against cream eyeshadows. I don't know why. I'm just really like, I just never vibe with them, but this is really nice. You know them ones when like you don't know if you like your eyes until your base is done? Does anyone else get that? Because that's literally me. Yeah, I like that. I just hope it doesn't crease. I just hope it doesn't crease. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and finish the eyes because I'm not going to use any more Missguided products there. What I'm going to do is probably just do like a bit of like a shadow wing situation. Just smoke out the outer corner a little bit with a dark brown eyeshadow. Put some lashes on and then I will be back and we will continue. Okay, so lashes are on and I have to give you an update. Guys, I cannot believe it, but it's actually not creased yet. Like, I keep checking and it's not creased and I'm a bit baffed in the best way. Like, okay, well, I'm not going to get too excited. We'll see how it holds up. But so far, I would have expected it to crease and it's genuinely not creasing. Okay. Now I'm thinking we do the brows because it defo would have dried by now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it. I love how fine it is as well, side note. And I'm just going to add in a few strokes. Oh my God, that's really... When I tell you guys, I'm literally drawing the finest of lines and it's so natural. Like, I doubt you guys can even see it. That's actually so sick. It's so fine. I love it. I am wondering if this is my shade though. I reckon I would go for super dark instead of dark because this is still very brown and I feel like when you look at my brows, they look black. Even though they're not black, they look it. I feel like this is a bit too warm brown for my brow hairs, but because it's so thin and I'm not really doing that much with it, you can't actually tell. But if you were to fill in a little bit more, then the colour obviously needs to be more accurate. So if you have a similar sort of, you know, colour brow to me, then I would say maybe try the super dark. I don't know what the super dark looks like, but I can imagine it must be just like a dark brown. So yeah, maybe try that. But that's really nice. What the hell? I am using it very subtly. But that's exactly what I would want it for. And I love that. Rah. So far, this is going really well. I'm quite gassed. Okay. Next, the bit I'm most excited for, which is the foundation. Guys, this is everything. This is the build up. This is the big bit. So I feel, looking at it, I feel like the middle one that they've given me, actually that looks a little bit cool toned. Let's have a look. So they've given me 3. I'm just going to do a few swatches. I don't know how I feel about the undertones. Okay, let's have a look. I have the shades 14, 15 and 16. So I'm going to do a little swatch. How do we open it? Okay, well, I'm just going to remove the seal to start with. Wait, am I being dumb? How does it work? Wait, what? What? Wait, am I actually, like, being dumb? Or how does it come out? Is that it? Or is there something more that I'm missing? Is that just what the style of the lid looks like? Guys, I look like such an idiot if I actually get this wrong. Does this open anymore? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's just the style of lid. Okay. Oh, so they just want it to look like paint tubes. Okay, I get it. Really awkward if that's not actually right and there is an actual nozzle, but I'm just having a slow moment. No, I feel like that's literally, yeah, that's it. Okay, whatever, cool. 5 hours later. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple swatches and we'll have a look. Oh! Raw, that blends Can you even see where I put that? Because that blended really... I feel like it's a little bit too pink though. When it's... Wait, is it oxidizing? Oh, I can use my fan. Where is it? Yeah, I feel like it's too pink now. I'm actually being so extra. Like, that was really extra. Okay, let's try the next one. I have a good feeling about this one, so pray for me, guys. Yeah, way more yellow tone. That's way better. Okay, so note to self, guys. Number 14 is cool toned. I don't know if this is neutral or warm because my undertone is being a bit weird lately. It's getting more neutral. Okay, way too dark. Okay, that bothers me. That bothers me that their shades 14, 15 and 16, they're consecutive. Look at that jump. Look at the jump from 15 to 16. All of that isn't covered in the range. I don't know how I feel about that, but the middle one is a gorgeous colour. I could even contour with 16. That's how much of a jump it is. I'm going to do half with a brush, half with a sponge. What do we think about that? I don't know why I'm expecting a response. Okay, so this is supposed to be demi-matte finish, yeah? So I'll take my usual brush that I've been using lately. Just this one over here. I'm just going to go in lightly to start. Got some spots and redness here, so we'll see how that covers. Oh, I don't know what coverage this is supposed to be, actually. Does it say? Buildable medium. Ooh, with radiant diamond powder pigment. Long-lasting and transfer-proof. We love to see it. Transfer-proof, yeah? Rah. Okay. That's what we need. I don't know if it's a little bit too dark, but I can just lighten it up with concealer. I would mix it with the lighter one, but it's just really pink toned. Yeah, she's a little too dark. I like the finish so far though. I did prime with my oils and it's still giving me like a nice level of oh, it looks good in the camera. It's giving me a nice level of like radiance, but not so glowy, because I don't like when I'm shining so much, because then I don't know, I feel like it shows every slight oh my god, I was supposed to do half with a sponge. I literally said I'm going to do half with a sponge and I'm just out here chatting shit and going all over with the brush. Okay, sorry guys. Right, definitely too dark for me. Yeah, definitely too dark. We're going to have to do a lot of dragging down the neck. It's also quite, it's not yellowy enough. It's like almost reddy. It's almost got like a red, it's subtle, but I don't know, I feel like I needed more yellow in there, you know? But that is a gorgeous finish. Mixing this with another foundation could be it. It could be the winner. That's a really nice level of coverage as well. I feel like I'm just gassing it now, but it's actually true. I really am obsessed with the finish. Are you seeing this? That finish is really nice. It's made my skin look like clay. Clay is the best way to describe it. I really like that. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Okay, so now the next thing I have which I can use is the liquid highlighter. So I'm going to get that out so I don't go crazy with powder and completely forget about it. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I'm actually breaking everything. Okay, now I don't have the concealer here, so I'm going to go and do my normal concealing, probably brighten a little bit to even out the colours, and then I will come back. Cool. Okay, guys, I was literally like, I'm in the middle of doing my under eyes, and I'm so shook at how beautifully the concealer is sitting on this foundation that I was like, I need to show you when I do the rest of my face. So for concealer under the eyes, I used a mix of my Born This Way Too Faced concealer in the shade Natural Beige and my Urban Decay All Nighter concealer in the shade Medium Neutral. So I'm just going to take the Medium Neutral from Urban Decay and I'm just going to show you how beautifully the concealer just like sits. It's actually quite mad. Like, it melts so beautifully into the foundation. I can't even explain. I was really surprised. Honestly, I was like, oh shit, I should have kept the camera rolling because this is really, really nice. I don't normally highlight my chin, but I feel like I need to balance the colour. So just take a little bit. Feel like the shade now actually looks quite accurate, you know? What do you reckon? I don't know what it's looking like on camera, but in person, it's actually looking like it blends quite nicely. So I'm just going to set my forehead as well. Going to blend that out with my finger and then set it with the same powder. That's sitting really nicely on the foundation on my nose as well, actually. It's staying where I put it, which is exactly what I want it to do. It looks a little bit dry, you know, now that I'm looking up close in this area over here. I'm being so picky, like it's so subtle, but it's sort of almost separating a little bit where it joins the concealer. I'll zoom you in at the end and you can take a look, but I'm being very picky. Anyway, now what should we do now? The highlighter. Okay, so let's get this out. This is the liquid highlighter in the shade Golden Hour. Oh my gosh, how do I... Don't try this at home. Oh, this looks quite dark. I feel like this is going to be too dark on me. It's pretty though. Is that going to be too dark though? I'm scared. Oh, that is definitely too dark. Wait, is it? Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, that's too dark. Okay, bronzer then. We'll use it as a little bronzer. It's cute though. Okay, let me just put it a little bit lower. And I'll take a brush. What brush should I take? And just sort of... Not gonna lie, for summer, you know them no makeup ones, or when you're on holiday and you just want to add a little hint of something, because it blends very nicely, very easily, it melts into the rest. Okay, not what it was meant to be, but it's still cute. Now it's bronzer time. I feel like this bronzer looks really dark, you know. Oh no, that looks like a nice shade, you know. Okay, alright. Let's give it a go. I'm going to take the lighter shade first. It's quite pinky, almost. This hair needs to chill out. Hold on, let me just... Yeah, I feel like she's a little bit pinky. It does look a little pinkish in the pan, but that's all right. We can double up almost like a subtle blush sort of vibe. Right, I'm going to take the darker one now and go higher up and slowly warm it up just in case it's too dark. Oh, breaking everything. I feel like it's a very unique colour, you know? It's definitely not warm. It's not got that, like, orangey warm tone. Oh my god, I literally just poked myself in the eye. Pinky, almost reddy undertone. So it kind of gives you a blush vibe, I'm not gonna lie, as well. It's quite... do you know what? Personally, I like bronzers that aren't that dark, so I feel like it's a little bit dark for me. I'm just going to go in with a little bit more of my translucent powder just to make sure it's nice and blended. How many shades does this come in, actually? I want to know how many shades that comes in. 2! It comes in 2 shades. Light medium or medium dark. So I've obviously got medium dark, but that's quite... I don't know what the light medium looks like. I don't know what the light medium looks like, so I can't really speak on that. But very ready. Very ready for my undertone. How many shades does the highlighter come in as well? I feel like that's interesting to note. three shades, and this was the middle shade, but it was too dark for me. But then how light is the other one? Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. Right. I'm just going to go and add a little bit of blush. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio. I'm just going to take like quite a orangey peachy one because I feel like I need some warmth to come into the face a little bit. So I'm just going to take that and just warm it up a little. Okay. That's cute. That looks better. That actually does look better. Okay, now I'm just going to take any highlighter that I have. I'm going to use my Artist Couture one. And I'm just going to lightly highlight. The base does look really good. And I feel like the colour has matched quite well now. It looks it in person anyway. I feel like the bronzer made it a little too dark. Okay, now this is kind of exciting. We've got a little Freckle pen. So let's try that next. Let's have a look. Oh my god, it reminds me of Crayola. I'm just gonna, very fine point, which is nice. I see what they mean about how you can get a varied freckle effect because of the tip. Because you can angle it different, which is quite nice. This is actually really quick to use. I like this. And they're coming up quite natural looking as well, which is good. Okay, now I want to finish the underneath of the eyes. I don't know whether to do... Oh, mascara! They gave me mascara. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do some mascara. Oh, Hi Lash Length and Definition Fibre Mascara in the shade Black. Long lasting, suitable for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers. Oh, good to know. Let's have a look. Oh! Okay, did you see how loud that was? That was... Oh, okay, cool. That's nice. I see what they mean by lengthening. It's like thin and long is the way that it's making my lashes look. Which is exactly what I want for my bottom lashes. That actually looks really nice. I quite like that. What do we think? Okay, now we have the lips. So let me show you what they gave me. So we have this Gimme Lip. The packaging. Can we talk about the packaging? Because this is absolutely beautiful. I love this. I love the packaging. That is so pretty. Okay, so this is in the shade Bring the Party. How do you open it though? Is there a seal on it? There is a seal on it, Devi. Maybe look for that first in future. Oh! It's a red. It's a red. Oh, it's got a scent. Oh, it's got a scent, man. That's not good for me because I'm allergic to scents. But I'll swatch it for you. That red is... It's more like... It's giving me cherry red vibes, not classic red. It's cherry red. But that's a really pretty shade. Shame that I can't wear it, but it looks really pretty. Oh, please can I use this because this is such a beautiful colour. It smells nice, which isn't good. Oh, I thought she was brown. She's a mauve. This is in the shade Boujee. I'm quite warm toned, so maybe that's why it looks quite mauvey on me. But it's more of like a purpley mauve. And this is a matte one. So the first one is a shine finish, and this one is matte. It's definitely a matte, but it looks like it's still relatively moisturising. It doesn't look dry matte, which is nice. I'm sorry that I can't try either of them for you, but they look cute. Okay, so we also have this plumping lip gloss, but I think that this is also scented as well. But my nail just came off. Right, do you... Oh, okay, you push it. Is it coming out yet? Do you hold it down? I don't know, I'm asking you, like you can respond and help me out. Probably shouldn't be doing it at that angle. Do I just have to wait? Should really shy, innit? Come on. Oh, there we go. It's coming out. What does it smell like? Can I use it? Can I not? Oh, it's kind of sticky. Doesn't smell that much. I probably shouldn't because my lips are really sensitive and this is a plumping gloss and it's got capsicum in it. So that's probably not the best idea. So let me not risk it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go and do a lip and then I will come back, I'll zoom you in and I'll talk you through my final thoughts. Okay, so I have finished it up. All I did was go ahead and add my lip. For anyone that is curious, this is the Smashbox lip gloss in the shade... Oh my god, what's the shade? Oh yeah, Michelada, that one. And it matches really, really nicely to the eyeshadow. I did also put like Coffee and Kissy from Morphe, which is a lip liner, all over underneath, which has quite an orangey tint as well. And my outline is Morphe Bite Me, which is a dark brown. But this is the finished look. Let me zoom you in so you can have a look properly. Okay, let me zoom you in an uncomfortable amount. Okay. Oh, Jesus, this is very zoomed. Wow, Debbie, I'm feeling brave, clearly. Okay, so a little close-up for you. But you know what? It doesn't really look dry anymore. So it was around this area on either side, but like it looks pretty flawless. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and the eyeshadow, guys, it didn't crease. It did not crease. Like, there's literally no creases. That has genuinely shook me. Like, I'm not even gonna like, why am I talking like this when it's so zoomed in? Wait, let me zoom you out and then I can talk to you about my overall thoughts. Why am I doing this at this angle? Jesus, Debbie, man, come on. That's a bit better. Right. Now that we're less up close and a lot more comfortable. Okay, so my thoughts. Okay, let me go step by step. Okay, no, how should I do this? Should I rate each thing out of 10? Should I do that? I could do that, right? I could do that. Okay, so the cream eyeshadow. I am honestly so impressed with the cream eyeshadow. I think that has surprised me the most. I really did not expect it to be this good. Every cream eyeshadow I've used before has creased on me. It's done me dirty every time. Regardless of what it claims, I'm like, yeah. Like, you talk a big game, but it never lives up to it. But this is a bit mad. How many shades is it coming? Because I might need to cop a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It literally tells me there's 6 shades. Why don't I need to count? £9. Yeah, that's not bad, you know. Honestly, for like a quick thing, if you want to just grab a brush, like it even worked really nice with the fluffy brush. You don't necessarily have to use your fingers, like whatever is kind of easiest for you. With me, with my nails, a brush is quicker. So it's good to see that it will still come out with a nice level of pigment with using a brush. I don't have to use my fingertips. If you want to quickly just like whack on a colour and it blend quick and you want it all over the lid, this is where you want to go. Like that, I'm honestly shocked at the ease of that. So that one, okay, let me look at the colour though. I really like the colour. I do really like the colour. But I can't give a 10 because that's a bit, you know, that's quite generous. I feel like it is 10 worthy. Should I give it a 10? Let me give it a 9.5. Let me do a 9. I don't know what the other 0.5 is for. What could the other 0.5 be for? Like, what is letting it down? Nothing's letting it down. I'm giving it a 10. I'm giving it a 10. The brow marker looks sick. I feel like you low-key need to take my word on it because you can't see much of it because I really didn't go in very heavy with it. If it was the right shade, that would have been a solid 9, shall we say. The only reason why I feel like I can't give it that high is I don't really use brow markers that often. I feel like if you like a very a fluffy brow quite often and you like to draw individual hairs, then you will really like this. I'm more of a pomade girl myself. I like my little dip brow pomade vibes, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm really surprised by the quality of that. So I'm gonna give it an 8. The foundation, right? The foundation the foundation. I am really, really surprised at the foundation. I think that is my favourite thing out of all of these things. I would say the cream eyeshadow, but I don't really do all over colours that often. So for that reason, the foundation is going to overtake what I feel about the eyeshadow. Obviously, the longevity, I don't know. I'm going to have to see when Corona is, you know, less ruining our lives. I'm going to have to do a test to see, like, in my average, like, a day at work, for example, how does it hold up? How do my oils come through, etc. But straight off the bat, oh my days, flawless. Flawless. Like, I think it looks more flawless than my usual base that I do, I'm going to be honest. Maybe that's because this is more matte, it could be, but I am really, really impressed by the finish of this foundation. However, the shade range I'm not happy with at all. Considering I got 3 consecutive shades, the jump was so significant, and in this day and age, I just feel like there's not that much of an excuse for that. But I do understand it's a new range, do you know what I mean? They could easily come out with more shades. I don't actually know, how many shades do they have altogether? 25 shades. Okay. I mean, I'm going to put it down to the fact that it's new, so there's not that many shades, which is actually, it is understandable. I think that is something which is consistent throughout the range. If I'm looking at it, I feel like there's just not that many shades, but they've come out in one go with everything, so it's understandable. I do understand that, but I feel like for the Asian skin tone, because obviously that's all I can really speak on, the jump was just so significant between number 15 and 16 for me that I'm like, there's so many shades and so many undertones between 15 and 16. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what's just bugging me. That is what is bugging me. But aside from the shade range, like if there is a shade that matches you, you need to get this. You need to cop it. How much is it? It's £12. It's £12. That's so good. That is so good. I think I would give the finish a 10. I would give it a 10. It's not really done much creasing either. No, you know what? I did feel like it was separating a little. I can't see where the hell it was separating now, so I don't know what happened about that, but I did at one point think it was separating, so I'm going to give it a 9.5. But I love it, and I'm excited to play around with it. I feel like I'm going to mix it with a few different shades and see how I feel. Next was the liquid highlighter. It's great, but it's hard for me to speak on because the shade range, again, yeah, the shade was too dark to be a highlighter for me, but it's got a nice level of shimmer. Do you know what I mean? The chunky glitter isn't too chunky. It's finely put in there. And I think a summer no makeup holiday vibe, that would really, really slap. It also blended really easily, which is a good thing to note about liquid highlighters. So it blended really nicely. Again, it's just the shade, but it's a gorgeous shade, but it's not my shade, and it doesn't have the warmth that I would want it to. It's more of like a rose goldy, even though it's called golden hour, but I don't know. It's a bit more rose goldy. Yeah, kind of hard to rate that. I'm gonna give it a 7. The bronzer, Instant Vacay. Okay. It didn't come out patchy. It blended relatively easily. It's just the shade, again, it's the shade. I feel like I would have liked it if it was a little bit more warm. So I'm going to rate that. It didn't give me a lasting impression, you know, like it didn't give me a lasting impression, so I'm going to give it a 6. We have the Freckle pen. I really like that. I think that if you're looking for a Freckle pen, I would definitely recommend this. So the only other one I've used is the Lottie London one, which is kind of like a liquid eyeliner and you're supposed to blot it off. I feel like that one has a little bit more faff This one is a little quicker to use because it is in like a felt tip. So you've got a little bit more control, it's quicker, it's more efficient. So I would rate that very highly. I mean, a Freckle pen, there's not that much that can really go wrong, but I'm going to give it a 9.5 because I don't think a Freckle pen could ever be a 10 in my mind, but it's as good as it could get in my mind. So, very impressed with that. Oh, mascara, I forgot about the mascara. I'm not really that much of a mascara person because you guys know that I live in lashes, so it's difficult for me to sort of rate it properly when it's not on my natural lashes. Maybe I will do that for you in a different video. But I really like the way that it looked on my bottom lashes. I'm going to give it an 8. But overall, I'm really happy. You're probably going to see a few of these repeat into the future Get Ready With Me's and makeup tutorials. I really hope that you enjoyed this one. And make sure you go check out Missguided Beauty because, do you know what? I think I might get their concealer. I kind of want to try it. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay positive, keep smiling. I love you guys and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye guys.